If you're like me, of course, regularly travelling, then not being on the air has been something what unusual. Now Qantas is running a flight for those who miss flying. It goes nowhere.
It may have been the fastest selling flight in Qantas history, a 7-hour trip around Australia, where you don't get off the plane at all. Demand is high. Tickets sold out in just 10 minutes. One of the pilots is just as excited to get going.
It's been a few months since I've been back in an aeroplane, and I cannot wait to go flying. I cannot wait to see people on the aeroplane. I cannot wait to see excited, happy people going flying.
The date of this flight to nowhere and back is October the 10th. And the plane is a Boeing 787 Dreamliner, one usually reserved for international travel. In fact, I flew on it on the Perth to London non-stop. This time, though, it's a long, local cruise.
So we have a fantastic day planned, which will see us depart Sydney around mid-morning. From there, we're going to head up the New South Wales coast. There'll be some great viewing on both sides of the aircraft as we make our way up. At this point, we'll follow the Great Barrier Reef for about 90 minutes, and we'll be doing some flights over certain reef marks at high and low altitudes. So it'll be great viewing for about 30 minutes at Uluru. Once we finish with that, we'll be then setting back to Sydney. Upon arrival, which we'll be getting close to sunset, we'll be doing a flyover of the harbour and the beaches of Sydney before landing finally back in Sydney.
Flights like these have become more common in recent months as people who have been under stay-at-home orders because of the pandemic are itching to get back on a plane. In July, Taipei's Songshan Airport began the first of 3 flights to nowhere, where passengers got on board a plane and it never actually took off. Royal Brunei Airlines did a dine and fly sightseeing tour in August. And Singapore Airlines is reportedly considering a new route as well, to nowhere. For Qantas, the flight has some additional perks. Food from the chef Neil Perry, a gift bag, and an auction of memorabilia from Qantas' recently retired 747s. The beauty of these flights, as Qantas says, is there's no passport or quarantine required. And it's proving the old travel adage true. It is better to have travelled than to have arrived.